Two mistakes singles make, and we will speak to the married ones about expressive communication. Let's first speak about these two mistakes singles make. The first mistake is the following: to believe that in marriage things will be different. We see this all the time. Many singles commit this mistake, where in the anxiety of getting married, the person pretends they didn't see, or they are so blind because of the need for attention that they don't see. Usually they see, but sometimes they don't because they are looking for other things. But if you get married thinking they will change, you don't say this because you don't want to chase them away. You don't want to disrupt the wedding day. So you have doubts, and then you say, I won't say anything. First, I will guarantee this fish on my net, and later, I'll try to change them. But what you forget is that you are telling this person on your wedding day, or the day that you started living with them because you didn't get married yet, you just accepted them as they are. Then you are living together, you are getting married, and the complaints begin. You could try to be more like this or that. Why do you do this or that? And the person says, wait, do you want to change me? But you've met me when I was this, and this old talk that even I, for 12 years, used it. It's not that I didn't change, I did, but it almost destroyed our marriage. So this is a common mistake that many make because of anxiety and the need for attention and blindness. That is selective and optional blindness. You are evaluating someone to get married, you should ponder the main things, not small things, but the main ones that most probably will not change after marriage. What will not change after marriage? Their view about the world, what they think about their future. See what the Holy Text says. A prudent man, this is prudence, foresees what? Evil, and hides himself. In other words, runs away. But the simple pass on and are punished. The simple one, the one who does not think, the one who is not prudent, who behaves like this. Later, I'll solve it. First, I'll get married, later, I'll solve it. And this is not how things work. Second mistake singles make: to value chemistry over character. I don't really like this word chemistry, but people use out there, and it is important to use the language that people use. But overall, what do they speak about chemistry? When people use this word, they are talking about a physical attraction. They are speaking about a visual attraction. There's another expression that they use also. Our relationship is so intense. It started very intense. Have you heard about it? Have you lived in a relationship like this? Most probably you put chemistry above character and other important, valuable matters. Started intense, later tense, and you were left alone. Right? The word reduced. Intense, then it became tense, and then you were by yourself. Usually is what happens to those who live like this. They think like this: chemistry is what matters. But this matter about chemistry usually is attached to a passion than love.
They justify the bad character of each other. So they say, I comprehend why he lies. I understand why he is aggressive towards me, why she's aggressive towards me, because she loves me so much that she is very jealous. So it's very intense. So I understand. We can't be together, and when we are away from each other, we can't stay away from each other. So they think that this way of seeing the relationship, it seems that they have something extra. It's like you belong to each other. And the whole world is against both of you, and you need to fight for this love that is already proved, is already showing that is not supposed to be. So you see, nowadays we have a lot of people who are broken. And for this reason, they think that a relationship will help them to feel better because I am broken. So another person with me, loving me, desiring me, will make me to feel better. What do you need in a relationship? Trust. How are you going to trust in someone who lies? So I need to trust in a person. So this person needs to have character. No, but he's handsome. But he looks like a model. He looks like an actor. But he does not have character. So you're going to suffer with him. And the beauty, after a while, you won't see the beauty anymore. You're going to be so hateful towards the person that there won't be any beauty. So don't do this. I know that attraction is the first thing that happens, but the attraction continues after you having this admiration. When you find someone that you admire, that you trust, the attraction, it remains for the rest of the life. The chemistry, it longs for the rest of your life because that person, it is what you imagined from the first day that you met each other.
So don't place chemistry above character. It's not always that a relationship that starts with love begins with attraction. These are the two mistakes singles make. Let's go to expressive communication. It is an important point that singles and married ones must apply. What do we mean with expressive communication? I'm sorry for being redundant, but communication communicates. It is a communication that expresses itself, not by telepathy. And this happens to all couples. All couples. Some less, others more, but they presume that the other knows what they think or what they want. Usually that's how it works. They know what I want. She knows what I like or what I don't like. Then she should have the initiative and do it. I shouldn't have to ask her because she knows what I need. She doesn't tell him. She waits for his initiative, and the guy with no notion, no sense whatsoever, then he is a constant target of her complaints. Not even a flower. Do you know what day is today? When she raises this question, do you know what day is today? Well, I will leave it with you.
I don't ask you this question. I already learned. And I think that women they should learn this to not go through that. I already learned and I don't ask him. And when I want something, I ask. So, for example, Renata, my birthday is going to be next month. I am thinking that you could give me this gift. So I go straight forward into the subject.
An example of expressive communication.
Because I already went through this phase. I already know this. But also we have those type of people that they want the other to know that they are upset. So they shut the door. They make a long face. They make a long face. They are there, for example, preparing a juice, so they hit everything, they make a lot of noise just to show that they are upset. They want the other person to ask, what is wrong?
This is not expressive communication.
No, it's not. You need to understand something. You need to be rational. We always speak about the intelligent love. And this love is rational. It's what is practical. So you need to solve this. You need to solve this because every day. So how are you going to solve this? Let's use our reasoning. So I need to communicate, not with anger. Because if I communicate with anger, he won't listen. He won't listen to what you are saying. He'll be in a defensive mode. He's going to switch off and he won't pay attention to you. So you need to make him to listen as well. So you need to communicate and also make him to listen to you. So communication is very important, and the way that you are going to communicate with the other person. I can speak about myself. When we got married, the dirty clothes that we would take off would never go inside of the basket, would always be outside. And then, little by little, every year, he would be getting closer to the basket. And then what I did, I stopped complaining. And I would get the dirty clothes and put inside of the basket. So one day, I think he saw himself and he started to put the dirty clothes hanging on the top of the basket. Today, he places everything in the right place, people. But I had to stop complaining.
He who gives a right answer kisses the lips. Right answers in the original doesn't mean to be rude, but to be clear. He who answers clearly kisses the lips. So you can apply it and say, I will no longer presume that you know what I'm thinking.
If today's video helped you and you know someone that could benefit from it, share it with them, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you may do so now. See you later.